YouTube?
What up? What up?
What's going on, YouTube? I am your host, or one of them, Dana Nod.
Who's this?
Bam, 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 bam. And that's Glam.
I'm King Glam. Share the live.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share the live. If you want to play back, what's up with you guys?
We
We
in the
talk
middle
about today.
of like I should be sharing the live. We did what time did Biden speak? He spoke yet?
I don't know.
He's on there. Let's put it up. Let me pull it up. He's on there.
He's on now?
Yeah, I'm streaming that while I share the live. Hold on. Wait, is he on there? He's on there. He's talking, but he ain't talking to me. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
He's talking, but he's not talking to you?
Well, he's talking to us.
He's talking to the other folks.
America's going to have to choose between moving or backward, between unity and division. We have to decide in honesty, decency, respect.
Speak up, nigga.
Freedom, justice, and democracy. In this moment, we can see those we agree with not as enemies, but as fellow Americans. Can we do that?
He's still having trouble reading the prompter?
I believe I know the answer to these questions.
COVID, chill out.
Because I know you, the American people.
Oh yeah, I forgot you get like scatterbrains COVID, right?
We are good people. When you elected me to this office,
he's glitching, CL.
You sound like mafia man. Like you can't make a mistake. Make an offer you can't refuse.
Can you turn it up some?
This is loud as it get. I'm lying.
Cause, cherish it so much. A cause of American democracy itself. Must unite to protect it. You know, in recent weeks, it's become clear to me that I need to unite my party in this critical endeavor. I believe my record as president, my leadership in the world, my vision for America's future,
his blood pressure right now.
all merited a second term.
Yeah.
But nothing.
They taking his blood pressure in the corner.
Can come in the way of saving our democracy.
They tracking his heart with his finger.
Personal ambition. So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
Touching the mouse.
It's the best way to unite our nation. You know, there is a time and a place for long years of experience in public life. There's also a time and a place for new voices, fresh voices, yes, younger voices. And that time and place is now.
Yeah.
For the next 6 months, I'll be focused on doing my job as president. That means I'll continue to lower costs for hardworking families, grow our economy. I'll keep defending our personal freedoms and our civil rights, from the right to vote to the right to choose. I'll keep calling out hate and extremism. Make it clear there is no place in America for political violence or any violence ever, period. I'm going to keep speaking out to protect our kids from gun violence, our planet from climate crisis that is the existential threat. And I will keep fighting for my cancer moonshot so we can end cancer as we know it, because we can do it. And I'm going to call for Supreme Court reform because this is critical to our democracy, Supreme Court reform. You know, I will keep working to ensure America remains strong, secure, and the leader of the free world. I'm the first president in this century to report to the American people that the United States is not at war anywhere in the world. We'll keep rallying a coalition of proud nations to stop Putin from taking over Ukraine and doing more damage. We'll keep NATO stronger, and I'll make it more powerful and more united than any time in all of our history. I'll keep doing the same for our allies in the Pacific. You know, when I came to office, the conventional wisdom was that China would inevitably surpass the United States. That's not the case anymore. And I'm going to keep working to end the war in Gaza, bring home all the hostages, and bring peace and security to the Middle East and end this war. We're also working around the clock to bring home Americans being unjustly detained all around the world. You know, we've come so far since my inauguration. On that day, I told you, as I stood in that winter, we stood in a winter of peril and a winter of possibilities. Peril and possibilities.
What?
We're in the grip of the war. We were in the grip of the worst pandemic in the century, the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression, the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. But we came together as Americans. We got through it. We emerged stronger, more prosperous, and more secure. Today, we have the strongest economy in the world, creating nearly
I'm not seeing it,
16
but I feel
million
like
new jobs,
so.
a record. Wages are up. Inflation continues to come down. The racial wealth gap is the lowest it's been in 20 years. We're literally rebuilding our entire nation, urban, suburban, rural, and tribal communities. Manufacturing has come back to America. We're leading the world again in chips and science and innovation. We finally beat Big Pharma after all these years to lower the cost of prescription drugs for seniors. And I'm going to keep fighting to make sure we lower the cost for everyone, not just seniors. More people have health care today in America than ever before. And I signed one of the most significant laws helping millions of veterans and their families who were exposed to toxic materials.
Said a lot.
I remember
You
the
know,
names, yo, but I don't
most
think I ever
significant
saw
climate
this.
law ever
I don't remember.
in the history of the world. The first major gun safety law in 30 years. Today, the violent crime rate is at a 50-year low. We're also securing our border. Border crossings are lower today than when the previous administration left office.
Lying.
I've kept my commitment
Wait a
to
minute.
appoint the first black woman to the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
Hey, Granny, come
I
to
also
nowhere.
kept my commitment to have an administration that looks like America, be a president for all Americans. That's what I've done. I ran for president 4 years ago because I believed and still do that the soul of America was at stake. The very nature of who we are was at stake. And that's still the case. America's an idea. An idea stronger than any army, bigger than any ocean, more powerful than any dictator or tyrant. It's the most powerful idea in the history of the world. That idea is that we hold these truths to be self-evident. We're all created equal, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights: life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. We've never fully lived up to it, to this sacred idea, but we've never walked away from it either. And I do not believe the American people will walk away from it now. In just a few months, the American people will choose the course of America's future. I made my choice. I've made my views known. I would like to thank our great Vice President Kamala Harris. She's experienced, she's tough, she's capable. She's been an incredible partner to me and a leader for our country. Now the choice is up to you, the American people. When you make that choice, remember the words of Benjamin Franklin hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office, alongside the busts of Dr. King and Rosa Parks and Cesar Chavez. When Ben Franklin was asked, as he emerged from the
This is where he starts fucking up, and he starts ad-libbing.
whether the founders have given America a monarchy or republic, Franklin's response was, a republic, if you can keep it. A republic, if you can keep it. Whether we keep our republic is now in your hands. My fellow Americans, it's been the privilege of my life to serve this nation for over 50 years. Nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter from modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, one day sit behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office as President of the United States. But here I am. That's what's so special about America. We're a nation of promise and possibilities, of dreamers and doers, of ordinary Americans doing extraordinary things. I've given my heart and my soul to our nation, like so
Halloween.
many others. I've been blessed a million times in return with the love and support of the American people. I hope you have some idea how grateful I am to all of you. The great thing about America is here, kings and dictators do not rule, the people do. History is in your hands. The power is in your hands. The idea of America lies in your hands. You just have to keep faith, keep the faith. And remember who we are. We're the United States of America. And there's simply nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. So let's act together. Preserve our democracy. God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you.
Thanks for-
Our president has spoken.
Question: if any of y'all caught it from the beginning, did he send his condolences to what's her name, Massey
They ain't got,
woman?
ain't got nothing to do with
It does because he did say something about gun violence. That's a part of gun violence.
it. That's not gun
That's
violence.
about. He also said something about
That's
keeping the people safe. It's the same thing. It doesn't even matter.
gun
He
violence.
should still send his condolences. It doesn't even matter. It didn't have to have anything to do with what he was saying.
Senseless violence. It's not gun violence. It's just, it was senseless. He had a right to shoot, but not a right to shoot. He walks with a right to shoot, but he didn't. That time he shouldn't have shot. Poor judgment. That's what that was. Bad judgment.
Anyway, whatever. He should have. Hopefully, he did send his condolences. So whatever. I don't give a damn. He should have started off with that. I
Damn,
don't care what kind of violence y'all think it is.
make a nigga never want to boil water. I ain't never boiling water again.
Well, you not boiling water, or you not gonna let your wife boil water?
Well, I'm not gonna let her either. Shit, I ain't know boiling water was a crime. That's a weapon.
He said,
He said, "Bitch,
"I'm not
put
gonna
that
take
in your face."
boiling water to the face." So you shoot somebody in their head because you don't want hot water to burn you.
Nigga,
Why he could have shot her on her shoulder, like shot the pot out of her hand. Maybe let the ricochet fuck up her arm or something. But he shot her on her fucking head.
shit.
That's what he deserves. That's how they should sentence him.
He in jail with no bail. Did anyone get at that nigga yet? I need to get an update in the prison.
I wonder with him being in there. Yeah, I believe that. Thank you for joining. I believe that those words burned him because he was literally the devil.
When he said, I want to play it back because he said that. Because he said, I rebuke you in the name. He said, bitch, I'll shoot you in your face. You said that shit. Like he got a flashback from somewhere.
That shit is like it pierced through his force field. Like that was the only thing that could get through his force field was I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And it's like the I don't know. I don't know, but something that shit touched him.
That's like when when you greet a nigga in the street, like, what's up, my nigga? What you mean, what's up? What you mean, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Yeah, like
they
on the some kind on the edge.
Yeah, I think he had the demon. Yeah, he did have the demon in him. Maybe he was the demon. He was the devil. He was the white devil.
And then also, and the man was he was mentally unstable because he worked at 6 different agencies in 4 years.
And he got 2 DD,
and DUIs
within 2 years. The nigga was he was fucked up. Nigga shot in the head. They said, I'm gonna get the medical kit. He said, no, I shot in the head. She don't need that.
Then calls her a fucking crazy bitch.
You call a crazy bitch. Oh my God, my nigga. Listen. And Trump said, give these motherfuckers immunity.
Oh, people talking about this. Is this really what is supposed to be one of the topics, y'all? But play what Candace Owens said, please. I sent it to you just in our chat. I might have said it in the other one too. But play what she said.
What page?
Well, you can be able to get it on YouTube though. It might be easier.
No,
huh?
What page?
The 2 that I always send them to.
Oh,
yeah. The ones I want to talk about be the ones just you know. What?
Share the live because IG don't fucking play nice with us. So please share the live view for the first time here. We appreciate you.
The other one. What you mean? Seal. What other one?
There are mistakes that police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation and all the usual suspects are already involved. We know that Attorney Crump is already involved, to then try to make Black Americans believe that this happened simply because she was Black is pointedly ridiculous. So I am saying to Black Americans today, do not take this bait. Yes, what happened in this situation, I think he's going to have a very hard time. That he absolutely felt so threatened by boiling water that the only solution was for him to mindfully say, I'm going to shoot you in the face. And that's what he did. I think that's going to be a very steep hill to climb. But the reaction from Black America cannot be exactly what they want. There is a reason that whoever is in control of Joe Biden's account instantly tweeted about this, okay? It's because they think we're stupid. They think we're emotional. I think that we always respond illogically and emotionally, and that it's an easy way for them to shore up votes by saying, oh, look, forget that we've destroyed everything around you and that we got you to burn down your neighborhoods, burn down your neighborhoods in 2020. And then obviously stole a bunch of money because none of that money actually went to making your neighborhoods better. And so now those communities are desolate. Forget all of that, because look, another video. And this means racism is back, and vote for us because we're going to show you how emotional we are. And that's exactly what Joe Biden did. He tweeted this on the heels. He wrote, Sonia Massey, a beloved mother, friend, daughter, and young Black woman, should be alive today. Sonia's death at the hands of a police officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. Sonia's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonia's families, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. Okay, again, going to say here, this happened in Springfield, Illinois, that the only reason whoever is in control of his account is putting that out there is because too many Black Americans are turning toward Trump. They think too many Black Americans are catching on to the Democrat scam. And so they scan every one of these situations and they leave out the hard facts. And the hard facts are that if you examine this just based on a percentage rate, white Americans unarmed are more likely to be shot and killed by police officers in mistakes, shot and killed by police officers in these correspondences than Black Americans. That is a fact. It is an inescapable fact. There's no way to examine the statistics and not come out with that understanding, okay? And they don't want you to know that. There's never been a time ever on his timeline where he has shared anything about a white person being killed unarmed by a police officer because it doesn't feed their narrative. So stand up to this, okay? And all you have to do is be mentally forthright. Do not fall for the scam. Do not run out of your house. Do not burn down your neighborhood in Springfield, Massachusetts. Instead, demand that Joe Biden make an appearance and let us know who has been in control of the White House all of this time, because that is what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a red herring. Of course, as I have said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation and all the usual suspects are already involved. We know that Attorney Crump is already.
Okay. She did mention something about statistics. Now, did she say that she wasn't going to show them or that there weren't any? Because she said the word statistics. Where is that? Where white people or white men get killed by police officers more than Black people? I've never, she's the only person that's ever said that.
Even if that's an accurate statement, what does that say about police officers?
It says that I'm not going to say that they're all pieces of shit.
They're incompetent. They scared to do they.
Right. They're scared. And that's just what it's going to be from now on. That used to be a ploy to shoot someone, but they're really, really fucking scared.
They're scared. They're scared. Now they're scared of Black women. Before they were just scared of Black men. Now they're scared of Black women. So you know, shit is about to get real ugly. Nigga.
I can't believe her.
The only reason he in jail because this became a national a story. If it was just kept on a low, they probably.
But again, even if he does get convicted and they give him time, after the first 3 months, we don't know anything about what's going on with these people. They could have slipped them through the fucking back door.
We on to the next. Absolutely. We're not worried. We on to the next crime. We on to the next hate crime. Absolutely. Once the
Like,
gavel, once the gavel goes down and Crump gets his check, we on to the next. We can't think.
I just don't even understand how that black woman is justifying that. I don't see it.
Not a black woman. Let's be honest.
Okay, she's a
all
what can we
Kim
call her? Eminem? Like
all Kim folks ain't skin folks. You know that. You know the saying.
all skin folk ain't.
Okay, Kim folks. You know we would have it say. I think.
Yeah, I can't believe she said that. She sounds out of control because she just put like, what the fuck did his tweet have to do? How is it his fault? How is it Biden's fault?
White man's fault.
Like, anyway, I just want y'all to hear some of the nonsense that people are out there saying. Excuse me. People with very, very, very high platforms getting paid very good money to pander to people that at the end of the day, if she slaps her husband, her white husband, I guarantee you his mother's gonna say, get rid of that nigga bitch.
I want the truth.
If anything was to happen and say they was fighting for custody, that man is gonna try to get full custody of his little white kid because her black ass is incompetent. Since educated people are incompetent now, since Kamala is running and all these white people are saying that she's incompetent. That's what he's gonna say. Regardless to how educated she is, she's not. She's not good enough to take care of my white children. She got to remember that she's still, if she don't want to be black, she's still colored.
Oh, we're going to get into that. Hold on a second. Let me play some videos, though. Hold on a second.
Do you think that having Vice President Kamala Harris as the nominee dramatically changes Donald Trump's odds of winning?
I'm worried about it.
Yes. I think she's going to go for the minority and female and younger voters.
Progressive. Everybody's excited about her. Right. And that scares me. Right. Because Trump has to reconfigure.
Well, that diabetes diagnosis scares you.
They shit in their drawers.
To outsmart her.
How do you perceive Vice President Harris compared to President Biden in terms of competency and experience?
I think she's worse. She doesn't even know what's going on at the border. And that's what she was
supposed to be doing
and in charge of. I mean, as a teacher, if I did not do what I was supposed to be doing, you better believe my job would be in jeopardy. Well, it isn't. Not only was her job not in jeopardy, she was just handed a promotion.
Is there anyone that Kamala Harris could appoint as her vice president that you would find reassuring, would make you consider voting for her?
No.
Never consider voting for her.
No. I would know our junior way before her.
Same. Absolutely.
Yeah. And she's not the first woman to run for the presidency, Hillary Clinton. I'm assuming no one voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So it's not necessarily going to sway you to vote for a woman in office. When do you think America will have a female president?
When there's a competent one.
I don't get a good feel for her.
I think she's an idiot.
Right.
Mary, why do you think that she's not that bright?
Because she hasn't done anything in the time that she's had. We don't know anything about her as far as her 3 years so far in the White House. She's not real smart. That's my opinion.
Smarter than you.
It could be wrong.
If Vice President Kamala Harris wins the election, do you think that will be an honest result?
No.
No one respects her.
So that was Trump supporters.
Email for vice president, and that you just skipped over. What about white females? What about any other group? It just, when you go down that route, you take mediocrity, and that's what they have right now as a vice president. 100%. She was a DEI hire. Her record is abysmal at best.
You start insulting black women, you're going to see something you haven't seen before. Black men are not going to put up with that. I want to send a warning as clear as I can. I was on a phone call with 20,000 black men. The word protect came up about 1,000 times. Protect this sister. Protect this sister. We're going to protect her. Protect her. You're about to see something you haven't seen before.
White men escape.
Look, people messed around with Hillary Clinton and said a bunch of mean stuff to her. Black men set that out. We won't set this out. So I don't think that the Republican Party understands that all the work that they did trying to.
This is the compliment. All right, we back.
Let me just Granny said 60% white population are killed by police, and then she said 41%. I'm assuming you're saying that is the black community, right? Now think about how and why.
Wait, no. It's two types of black.
Hold on, think about how and why police are killing people. Black people don't pull out fucking knives or throw bottles. They're not doing that. They're putting their hands up. They're having on fucking hoodies. They're in their own house. They're playing with toy guns. They're in their bed sleeping. Okay? Or they're being pulled over and killed and being put in the fucking mugshot dead. So that number, that shit don't mean nothing to me. They're being killed because they're doing some shit where the cops feel, and we've seen we've seen white people be killed, and why? Because they have fucking standoffs. We don't have that. We don't have that luxury. So that number right there means nothing to me. Nothing.
Well, white people, we outnumbered by white people, so that number is always going to be a high number. But we know most of the times they kill them, it's because it's because they they didn't deserve it. Because they probably did some shit they warrant the shot in the mouth or in the face or in the back or in the head or whatever. But black people, we see it most of the time. It could be prevented. It could be de-escalated, but it's not. They're scared of us. So let's just say get another nigga off the street, shoot him in the head. Fuck it. I might get away with it because my people going to agree that these black people are terrorists. They're scared. They're intimidated. You know what I mean? They do things that we don't do. Like, this is the kind of world we live in. We trying to make black people look like the enemy, like the animal. What Hillary called this back in the day? Hillary back in the day. What would they call? What she called this? That was the word I'm looking for.
Hillary.
She called this fuck it. The word she used. Granny, what's the word Hillary Clinton called this back in the day? Go Google that.
No, I get it, Granny. I'm just saying, like, Candace, when you say numbers, then it's gonna be more questions to come after those numbers. That's all I'm saying. It's not like they're killing white people the same way they're killing black people. It's not.
Hillary Clinton called us back in the day. She called black people back in the day, and when she was running for she was senator, I think.
Monkeys?
It wasn't. It was something worse than that. I forgot. But Granny, Google that and put it in the chat. It'll pop right up. Hillary.
And did you see the one where the video with the judge, the Supreme Court judge, being racist and telling the cops to shoot the black kids? That was on, like, I don't know if it was on her property or what, but she's telling the fucking cops, but the boy is trying to look for his key, his car key.
Niggas mad. Predator. Super predator.
What? Well, that was
Hillary Clinton. Super predator.
That was Hillary or
Hillary. Super
Biden. Oh, really?
It was Hillary. Super predator. Black people super predators.
Wow.
Shout out to Hillary. I don't know where she got that type of. I know Killer Ron. I don't want to fucking name my brother. Predator. Super. No, you gotta put the super. It was super predator. Super predators. You gotta put the super there. Don't forget the super. That makes it extra strong.
And you know what sucks though? Because when they decide to flip flop, they want us to just forget what the fuck they said and just vote them in because again they pander.
That's why she lost.
Don't have a fucking choice.
Black people, we forget. We don't forget.
Oh, yeah, right. I know Biden said that. I know I heard that somebody that they said that he said that, but that was like many years ago.
Yeah. Once a racist, always a racist. I don't give a fuck.
I think so. And I'm not gonna front y'all. I really do think that the majority of white people have at least a little bit of racist in them.
Black people too. Keep it 100. Don't rule us out either.
We do.
We're racist as a motherfucker, but we got good right. We got a good right to be. You know,
we are
we're racist as a motherfucker. We don't fuck with white people on certain levels.
Yeah, I had to get somebody like I had to call them their names in comments because they're like
I saw you. And HR, I'm gonna have to speak to you because you gotta remember you are a personality.
I don't care. Don't tell me nothing about no typical black person response. Who the fuck?
Dial it back.
And that's a white person telling me that. I don't care.
Yo, you gotta dial it back because people are watching us, and you gotta let some people get it off sometimes. You gotta let it go. You gotta be the bigger person. Yeah, then because the words you say, they're looking at us.
I'm only 5'2". I could never be the bigger person.
Okay, well, you got to be more discreet with your comments, like the way you present, with the way you clap back a little bit more. Less racist. Keep the racists out there. You clap back. Don't say cracker, whitey. Come on now. They're gonna then cracker whitey gonna want to give us a deal. They're gonna be like, crack. Where the girl that's at the cracker whitey shit? We gonna cut this $100 million check for y'all guys.
Then you can go.
No,
I'm going to speak my mind.
I'm not going anywhere without you, but I'm just saying, you know.
Well, listen.
You got to tone it down.
They're just the same way that they can speak their minds. I think that we should be able to, delete that word that y'all got, that y'all call us, just like y'all want, just like we have deleted the words that they used to be called. And I'm talking about Hispanics too, Asians too, because there's names, these derogatory names for everybody. But it only seems like nigga is the only one that people use.
Oh, and that's the truth. She didn't say that, you too.
It's not. It's not. And him saying that typical black woman or black person response to some shit, that's the same thing as calling me a nigga. Like what?
Don't get offended, please.
Okay. Well,
you gotta have tough skin on social media. You know that, Adina.
I do. That was tough.
Tough your skin up. Tough your skin up. We have April, the relationship coach, in here in half an hour. And I had 30 minutes. I gotta make me a drink. What else? You want me to play the video with them? Let me play the video with Switch so I can make me a drink. I'm gonna play that. What was the website? What was the site you set that from? I'm gonna play that video. So
the judge?
Yeah, I'm gonna play that video. I'm looking at it right now. That was on site. Let me play that real quick.
Shout out to Raleigh and her on-site crew. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for providing the content.
Yeah, not fucking striking us.
No, nobody gonna strike us. This is all promotion.
Yeah, you think so.
All right, let's rock. All right, 1 second.
All right, I'm just saying, I don't know if you got any more flashlights laying around. Yeah. Keys. They were scuffling and they lost a whole set of keys.
Guess what? They're not going to find them. You're going to come back tomorrow to find your keys. You gotta leave. You're not gonna find your keys.
Where's the car?
You gotta call an Uber and get off the property.
This is the car?
No. That's what I'm saying.
The red one across. Go hang out at the car. All right. I'm gonna
No, done. You're done. Get off the property. And that's Judge Gall. I'm a fucking judge. I'm telling you, get off the fucking
guys, dude, go wait at the car.
No,
There's the car. Go to the car.
I'm about to the car. You tell your mother you were at a property that you were supposed to be at. Go. You're done. You're done. Get out. Officers, you gotta tell them to get off the property.
Right, but they got nowhere to go.
I don't care. They can call an Uber.
I asked them to wait.
Call an Uber. They're not gonna find in this right now.
Go to the car.
I mean, Jesus, that's fine. I need a haystack. Get off. You can figure it out.
Looking. We're gonna look, man. We have no idea.
Get off the property.
They could be across the street. You want a golf ball? Go hang out up in the road at your car.
Get off the property. There's a fight here. I don't want anyone on the property. If I have to clear it out, I will. They're not going to find you. They'll find them tomorrow. I'm not looking for keys. Guys, don't look for keys anymore, please. I don't care about this kid's fucking keys.
I do. So
I don't.
Relax. It's not even your house. Chill out.
Well, the homeowner probably. It's my jurisdiction, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
shout out to the
what's your name?
Capelli.
Capelli. Okay, I'll make sure I tell you. I mean, seriously, you're worried about
You mean a bunch of adults?
And you're looking for his keys.
So did all these kids booze. So what do you want?
What was that?
So did all the adults giving these kids booze.
No, we don't even know who this kid
Well,
is.
that's what I'm saying. Let's just chill out, all right?
Adult Davis kid blues.
Let's chill out.
Capelli?
Let's get rid of them, all right? They're going. Still looking for his keys. Because he wants to get his car out of here. You don't want to hear all day, right?
I don't care. Tow it. Give it a ticket.
We're trying.
Give it a ticket. It shouldn't be
We're
there.
trying. That's why we're looking.
Kelly, this is ridiculous.
If somebody says, "Hey, I found whatever,"
I'll call you if I find yes. But I'm not looking for a key. Yes.
Obviously, the best case scenario would be if the key turned up and we had it and we gave it back to them. They won't come back here looking for it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if they come back looking for it, I'll call you when they're on the property. Because you want to find them on the property, I'll call you when they're on the property. If they did, they'll be arrested or they'll be shot on the property.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
Because
the best case
when they
scenario,
trespass, you can shoot them on the property.
They should just come here and just.
No, I'm just saying.
I'll shoot them on the property.
No.
That's not even her fucking property.
We got to get these keys so we can get these guys out of here. All right. I'm just saying. I don't know if you got any more flashlights laying around. Yeah. Keys. They were scuffling and they lost a whole set of keys.
Guess what? They're not going to find them. You're going to come back tomorrow to find your keys. You gotta leave. You're not gonna find your keys.
Where's the
you
car?
gotta call an Uber and get off the property.
This is the car?
No. That's what I'm
The red
saying.
one across. We'll hang out at the car. All right. I'm gonna.
No, done. You're done. Get off the property. And that's Judge Gall. I'm a fucking judge. I'm telling you, get off the fucking
guys, hey, dude, go wait at the car.
No,
Go to the car.
Judge.
Go to the car.
I'm about to go to the car. You tell your mother you were the property that you were supposed to be at. Go. You're done.
They're playing back?
Done. Get out.
Did you see it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She said, that's not even her property, you know.
You live across the street?
I don't know. She said it's her jurisdiction.
Just sit your nosy ass, judge ass, bitch ass. I'm the president. I'm gonna say I'm in any state. This is my jurisdiction, nigga. I'm the president.
Does she have a police scanner for her? Like, and when she hears some shit happening in her jurisdiction, she runs out.
Niggers is around. Oh God, nigga alert. These niggas on the block. My jurisdiction, nigga.
Yeah, Granny, YouTube is quick. They gonna delete.
These niggas off my property. Now they're too fucking black.
I'm really glad that the officer that officer stood his ground and he spoke back to her, gave her his bitch. You call my name 1,000,001 times. Let the kids find their fucking keys. And like he said, there was adults there giving them alcohol. So
she said there was no adult.
You want to keep going?
She's gonna shoot them.
Now look at you. Hopefully she loses her job. Do you know how many judges there are out there like her? We have 6. Like there's 6 that Trump put in there just for that. You know, I don't know. Every day is something. You know, I don't think that that many of us get surprised anymore. It's just like, how many different ways can y'all find to be fucking racist?
Racist.
How many different? Like, did they ever think about a world full of just bland ass white people?
That's what I'm saying. If y'all vote for Trump,
culture to steal, like you would have nothing. You there will be nothing. You guys, I mean, I guess like the entertainment, you guys will mock us like y'all used to do back
are
in
you
the
saying that if black people didn't invent hip hop, there would be no hip hop? If white people, you don't think a white person would have stepped?
I don't think that they wouldn't have any kind of music. I don't think.
Country, rock, pop.
No, they wouldn't have. No, everything came from our music.
A black person ain't made country music.
Everything came from blues, jazz. Yes, it is. Yeah, I have it. I just did that in my fucking music class that a couple of semesters ago.
Everything.
But, yes, everything there is
from the black culture.
Yes.
Even country music.
Yeah, country. I believe is
what about
be
punk
like
rock? You gonna say
blues?
Say black man make punk rock?
Huh?
A black man. He made punk rock.
Rock and roll.
White man. That was a trip, acid trip.
No, because didn't Elvis steal that from who?
Elvis was rock and roll.
Yeah, he stole that from who? He stole his
Well, they said Little Richard. I don't know. It could have been.
right. So everything comes from us. Everything. Regardless if we can explain it right now or not, it does.
And Trump can't
Um
even get lit because he want to get all the popping songs, but all of them are owned by us, and we're not co-signing that, and we're not giving you the rights to use those songs. So it's like you got to use the whitest of the white songs, like
what you mean for his?
Well, it's just a campaign, just to pull it, just for the rallies and all that, just to bring everybody together.
Don't think that Lil Wayne wouldn't allow him to use his music.
I know Kodak Black will. He can do that.
Kodak Black, Lil Wayne. What's his name?
All the niggas he part. He definitely. Oh yeah, I forgot. But no, I ain't fucking with him.
Yeah, it's many of them.
He gonna play a Millie. He gotta play some shit. He gotta get the nigga. He gotta get the black vote.
I mean, but there was a white person. He had somebody's music playing, and they were right.
I know to be an American, bound and free.
They sent the cease and desist, and he had to stop using their music. Thank you, Granny. Exactly. Every single thing.
To be an American.
Everything.
I have to check.
So, I mean, they just have to think, like, seriously, just a world full of white people. I don't like how entertaining, like, how much fun is that going to be for life?
It's gonna be so bland. You're gonna vote in a bland president. That means that everything, just the culture, just everything we built. It's just you better put this black sister in here. If you don't, Trump ain't co-signing nothing that ain't got no. He ain't anything ethnicity, anything cultural wise with us. He's not co-signing that shit.
No, he's gonna say it in the beginning while he's running, but once he, if he gets that seat, he gonna forget about y'all.
He's definitely gonna be about y'all.
He gonna be throwing.
I voted for you, man. I'm a black man.
He doesn't care. He's African American. He's gonna be throwing gold sneakers at y'all.
You voted for me. I'm gonna give you some sneakers. All right, sit your black ass down. I'll cut you a check.
Yeah. He ain't cutting no checks. He cutting checks for the wealthy.
Oh, you definitely cut it for the wealthy. Shout out to the wealthy. Give us some of that fucking money, you know. I think we might have to start. We might have to run into these wealthy niggas' buildings. What you think about that? Twitter, Elon Musk, and all of these motherfucking. Give me another.
As soon as we walk past the door, it's gonna say "nigger." All kind of alarms gonna be.
Well, if it's enough niggas, we can get to where we need to get to. We need to get it in.
No,
I want the truth. Let's bring it out.
And I'm not there. I'm not committing no crime to no right.
April, you know you're on live, April. April? I don't think April knows she's on. You see April? I don't think April knows she's on.
I do see her, but yeah, I don't think she knew she was on.
Oh, she said 4:45. April, you ready? Put your hand up if you're ready, April. I don't know April knows she's here. We're going to talk about relationship. We're going to talk about powerful women and men that's scared to date them. April going to pull up and talk about it. We're going to try this again with April. Please share the live. It's 9 o'clock. We in the building. Matter of fact, let's play a commercial that we're going to bring April on, all right? Share the live. Truth Be Told podcast. You already know the building. You already know we're in the building. Share the live, please. With our special guest has been in the building.
Granny, thing?
Huh?
Hey y'all.
Welcome. We got Miss April Carter in the building, relationship expert. What you been up to, April? What you been up to?
Man, shining and grinding,
Shining and grinding. More grinding and shining.
No, it's not. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Balance it out.
Right, nice little balance. We are still in the summer months. How's the summer treating you guys?
What did you just say?
Still in the summer months. How's the summer treating you guys?
What was y'all just saying? Shining and grinding?
Oh yeah.
That's what's happening.
You shining and grinding? Okay, you shining and grinding. Man, you hitting the dating streets this summer? You see anything nice out there?
I haven't, but I am planning a trip. I'm planning a trip with my girlfriends, and then I'm planning a solo trip. So I am getting myself there mentally.
Okay, that's good news. All right, you're gonna have fun on that girls trip too.
I am. Yes, we always have fun together. So yeah.
What's the purpose of a girls trip? What is the definition of a girls trip?
Girls going on a trip and minding our business and leaving y'all alone.
So y'all find a man on a girl trip. Y'all tell your girls
it's a girls trip, but listen, this is what I was thinking about girls trips. I feel like a real girls trip, a true girls trip, can't really happen if the majority of the people that are going are single. Because you get to do girl stuff all the time. So a girls trip is like, okay, you getting away from your man, you getting away, even though you guys can get away from your kids, you're getting away from your man. You don't have to be just coupled up. We're gonna have all girls trip. We're gonna do all girls things. We're just gonna have a good girl time. What y'all think about that?
I've been on one of those, but my girlfriends, like, since we've been older, right now my main is like about 6-7 of us. The majority of them are married, and it's like 3 of us, 2 of us that are usually out with them that are the single ones. So.
Okay, so it's a nice little mix.
Huh?
So it's a nice little mix.
It is, yeah. Because then the married ones, they do a little judging, which we need. And but then we decide to do what we feel like doing or not. Either way, we're all grown. We make it what it is.
And what happens on a girls trip stays on a girls trip?
Absolutely. You go mind your business and don't ever ask that question again.
Unless you get pregnant, then you ain't gonna stay nowhere. It's gonna public everywhere.
I want the truth. That doesn't usually happen, but whatever.
The girls trip ended up with a kid in the pit. It is what
it is. So what's going on with you?
All right, so listen. So tonight we got some good topics. What did I miss? What did you guys start talking about?
We was talking
behind the scenes.
We were politicking politics. We were talking about that. Yeah, so we was on that kind of vibe. But now we're gonna shift gears and get it on the relationship side about powerful women like Kamala Harris. Hold on, let me get a round of applause.
Yeah. Since y'all was on the topic of politics, Biden just did a speech. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
we just watched it.
I think we count the blink. We was counting the blinks. You blinked about 40,000 now. What you thought about it?
Counted the glitches.
Right, going through the glitches. All right, so tonight we are talking about powerful women in relationships. Woo. This is a good topic. This is a good topic, right? Because there are so many women that have success in their career. They have success in their role as mom. They have success in celebrating their gym class. They're just super successful all around, except for in the area of relationships. And for many people don't understand why. There are a few reasons why. The first thing is time. So when you are a female entrepreneur, corporate queen, CEO, just an overall go-getter, your time is very valuable. So when you are maneuvering your schedule and your time, if it doesn't fit into your schedule, aka the BS, then you're not even going to want to entertain it. And a lot of times when you reach that type of level, you are already expecting some type of reward back, because everything you have done has led up to some type of quid pro quo, this for that. So whether it's working late hours and you get that promotion, whether it is working more and you get more money. So just whatever you do in life has become an exchange. So this for that. So when you start dating somebody who's not as powerful as you, it's like, okay, what am I really benefiting from out of this relationship? But I want to flip the topic since we're really talking about the men, because the women can't date themselves, right? But for the men, the biggest struggle with why some of these women are single is because the men can't take it. They can't take it. You can't take the truth.
We can't take what?
You can't take the whole package, everything that comes with it, right? So a lot of times the men are like,
Well,
well,
we're the breadwinners. You cannot make more money or be more powerful than us. You got know your role.
Have shown that we are the new breadwinners, which is another reason why. So before, we used to rely on your check or something like that, and that's where the intimidation comes in. Because for men, if you feel like you can't take care of us or provide, or for some people, it's a form of manipulation. The money hold. It's like, okay, well, why should I be in this relationship? Also, anybody, whether it's a man or a woman, whenever you're in a relationship, you want to feel as though that person needs you. But for a lot of these women in these high power positions, you don't need a man. So everything that he's doing to, be a man, or even if he's talking crazy, just all the things, you're like, listen, I don't need that. I can handle all of this by myself. I don't need any of that. Anything, negative coming my way.
The man has the components that pleases the women. You know that, right? You can't have that.
Well, no, it's not necessarily true. You're speaking physically, right? So the part that women love the most is mentally, which is why you see women with men that may be short, fat, just whatever, because it's a mental stimulation. Yes, that's great. That's amazing, right? But that can't be sustained. So before they get your body, they have to get your mind. When they get your body first, you're behind. So there's a saying, don't give him your mind, get the behind, right? So he can have the behind, but once he gets your mind, that's it. It's all about the manipulation. Once he gets your mind. So once he gets your mind, you fall head over heels, you go goo goo gaga over it. So having that mindset, if he talks to you nicely, if he takes care of all of your needs while you're, doing whatever, and he anticipates all of your needs, he's already getting closer and closer to your heart. So a lot of these men, they try to be cocky in today's society. They try to be arrogant. Oh, well, what do you bring to the table? What do you do? Listen, the ladies nowadays, we buy the table that we bought with the building because it came with it. So we don't need to answer those type of questions.
Right.
Although when that question is posed, you already know what you bring to the table. So why not state it? But that's for another conversation, right? But women like men who are already independent. Powerful women like men that are independent. Do you have your own thing going on? Can I help you in your own personal endeavors that you already have set up, or do I have to come and build you up from the ground zero? Now, here's the tricky part to that. Remember, I said once they have our mind, we'll do that. I don't care what any woman out here is saying. If they get into your mind and make you believe in them, you will help that man from ground zero. I know everybody's talking about
what's wrong with that?
Or just all this. No, once they get your mind, that's it. And then a lot of the men, they don't know how to communicate effectively with powerful men. Why is that? Why don't men know how to communicate effectively?
With powerful women?
Yes. Excuse me, with powerful women.
Women shouldn't be making more money than men. That's just
Glam, she's trying to have a serious conversation.
I'm now having a serious conversation back. I'm just
a serious answer that women shouldn't be making more money than men.
That's what men think. Men feel that they should be the breadwinners. Most of men, a big percentage of men are scared of women that make more than them. They feel that their pride is being shot.
It is an ego thing, but
so we equate in money with value, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what we should do. So we're talking about the real question about communication. So before you even, talk about money, talk about jobs, talk about the first thing you do is talk to somebody. You say, hello, how are you? Just whatever. If you can't even carry a conversation, that means your communication is off, which means the powerful woman is not even going to be interested in getting to know you any further.
That's where the
because it's all
ghosting
about
comes
your
in.
communication, your independence, support. Are you able to be a supportive mate? See, what happens is sometimes men, whether they're making more money or not, they get into these relationships with these powerful women, right? And they think what she does is not as important as what he does. But guess what? Soon as she keeps climbing that ladder of success, she's growing. Now, she's surpassing him, and the support is not there. How are you supporting me? Are you showing up to these big rallies that I have to speak at? Like Kamala. I don't listen, I always get her name mixed up. But are you there with me at those rallies? Are you helping me on the campaign trail, folding these envelopes? Or what are you doing to support me? Are you encouraging me with your words through communication? So powerful women need powerful, secure men. We need secure men. It's all about it's a whole bunch of different things, but that is one of the reasons why men feel as though they can't be with a powerful woman. They shrink. They feel shrunken around women. And which is why there's so many different type of femininity classes and courses going on right now, because we have become a little bit more masculine, whereas no, we're not wearing baggy pants and wanting to be the man or whatever, but our traits have become a little bit more
independent,
independent, and just all of those things, right? So we are trying to learn how to soften it so that the men do not feel intimidated. So we're each playing our roles to try to get back to an equal playing field or a base.
Yeah, you can't.
Go ahead, man.
So you can't let the man feel like he's inferior. I mean, he's not inferior. Like, you got to make the man feel like
Well, you don't have to make the man feel like that. You have to contribute to that. So you're there just to enhance his life. You're not there to be his end all be all. So let's say without you, he doesn't know which way to turn or what direction. He don't know. He don't believe in himself that he can't do something. No, he always should believe in himself. But you are there to just kind of compound that on whatever he's already feeling. You are not his end all be all. You shouldn't be, which is something that powerful women do not like. Powerful women like a man that is flexible, that is able to bend, that is able to grow, that is able to actually work together. That's what powerful women like. So when the man becomes real stark based on their own misogynistic views about, women in the workplace or just whatever, now you're stuck. Now you're no longer flowing with me.
Oh boy, look, blast from the past. What up, Doss?
The cat dragged in.
The cat dragged in. He wasn't heard about the relationship. Read that question.
But most men do it every day. Reason why men don't go for rich and so-called powerful women. Subconsciously, their wealth and power gets into their head.
Well, it depends. So what type of men are you talking about? So I know we talk about money and everything a lot, but money has a factor to do with it. Education has a factor to do with it. So if we're talking about men that are making $35,000 or less, $50,000 or less, men that have, a junior high school education or high school education, their thought process is going to be different from what somebody who has continued higher education. No, you don't need degrees for everything, but degrees college teaches you how to actually think and how to actually communicate and all those different levels. So when you have a certain level of education, 9 times out of 10, your thought process is not going to be as grand or as big as somebody who has higher level education. So that means that you're going to be intimidated. You're going to already feel as though you don't compare to her. You're going to already shrink in who you are in your own existence, not realizing that God created you to be the head. So you already have power. As soon as you say hello, you already have power. Now, what you do with that power is up to you.
So we got the power. So we deserve the check. The check belong to them. Whatever the woman makes belong to us. Then, so we got the power, right? Man should be able to take over the financial.
Does who are those people?
Well, I mean, if that's what you work out in your household, so we got to stop looking for the cookie cutter answer and the one all fits all answer, because
everybody's lives are different.
Everybody's lives is different. What works for you in your relationship and how y'all handle the finances is going to be different. It's going to be different. And then with men, right? You guys are trying to compete with the woman, with the powerful woman. So you can't compare yourself to her or the need for her you know, the lack of her love being there because
that.
she's always busy.
Randy asking silly questions. Why men have to have power? I don't want to be being male chauvinist here.
What did she say?
She said, why do men have to have power?
Well, that's something that was created since the dawn of the days. Everybody wants power. The power is whoever holds the power is the king or the queen, right? So men automatically, innately want that power. Whether
they
it's
feel
power,
like they should have it, like it just comes to them, like, and that's every man. It don't matter if they trailer trash or if they CEOs. Every man feels like they inherited that whole king status where I eat first. You know what I'm saying? You clean up after me. You do this. You do that. Every man feels like that. That's shit. We just got to deal with it.
April, who's better decision makers, men or women? Be honest.
Well, it depends. What are we deciding on, right? Because if you know more about furniture or household items, then it's going to be, you know, this person over here. But if I know more about finances and I just happen to be the woman, then it's going to be the woman. So as far as decision making skills, when it comes to needing an actual decision, different situations, right? But what I will say is this: men are more black and white. It's either yes or no. So like with women, we consider the majority of the factors which make us great leaders, because we consider, is it gray in between? Is it dark gray? Is it light gray? What'll happen if I choose gray? Will I come over here? So we look at the whole bigger picture. You guys are able to have the ability to make a concise decision in a shorter amount of time because you don't look at everything thoroughly.
It's either it is or it isn't. Yes. Right. Oh, we're always like, well, are you sure? Or maybe.
Right. So, depending on, right.
Yeah. And Granny, I wasn't saying that we should enable the men, or that's just it is what it is. I'm just saying that's how men already think. Mm-hmm. Now, if they do get into a relationship with, you know, it just depends on the person. They may have, you know, they may have to dumb down a little bit for the relationship that they're in, and they're willing to do that.
Right.
So, I mean, I was just saying that it comes with being a man. Now, you know, it does ease up with some men, and others just feel like, no, bitch, I said what I said.
Hey, April, should a powerful woman have to dumb down her intellect from a man weaker than her just to make him feel equal? Be honest.
No, you shouldn't do that with a man, and you shouldn't do that in your friendships.
Have to do
no, Glam.
No. Yeah, you shouldn't do that with the man, and you shouldn't do that with your friendships, because what's going to happen?
Go ahead.
What you say, Glam?
No. I said you have to do that, but you go ahead.
Okay. Here's why you don't want to do that. The reason why you don't want to do that is for two reasons. The first thing is that when you do that, you are not authentically choosing the best partner for you based on compatibility, right? So in the first couple of months, maybe even a year or two, you can play that game, right? So that game's going to be going. But what's going to happen for the woman or even the man, whoever's dumbing themselves down, you are going to be intellectually starved.
I think that they will get that eventually. You're going to get tired of it.
You're going to get tired of it. You may have the wandering eye. You may feel as though he can't hold the conversation. And then what will happen is that resentment will set in.
You creep in with somebody else.
Right. You guys will start arguing more. And as soon as you know it, you've drawn yourself further and further apart, but not realizing that you were never equally yoked in the first place. So you don't ever want to dumb yourself down, because what's going to happen is you're going to get dumber and dumber. The person that you attach yourself to in life, your life partner, has a direct effect and correlation on how fast or how slow or how stagnant your life goes.
That's true, because you see when, say, somebody is going to school and a girl, she's, you know, always going to school, blah, 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 but then she bumps into the bad boy, the corner boy, then now she's not fucking going to school. Now she's smoking weed. Now she's doing this. Now so it does. And that happens also in your adult life.
Yes, definitely.
You start doing shit that you just like, what are you doing?
Right. So sometimes you're not going to be able to date up, right? Dating up is ideal for most people because you want to get lifted up, right? And learn and all those things, right? But if you can date as close to your level or as where you want to go as possible, then you guys can grow together. You guys can grow together. And what I want my ladies to know is that the longer you stay in a relationship, the less and less of self-esteem you have, right? So powerful women, that's one of their takeaways. They do not stay in relationships that do not serve them for long periods of time. They see the issues, they see the situations, and they know that it's more on the other side of the wall. They know that it's better. Even if they've never seen it, they have faith that this can't be the end all be all, and they get out of that relationship. Women with low self-esteem have the highest ability to stay in relationships where they're abused, stay in relationships where they're not valued, and stay in relationships where they're not taken care of. So I know a lot of women, are in these relationships and you're like, well, we stayed together. I made a vow, this, that, and the third, but at what cost? God does not want you to stay in a relationship that is not honorable to his name. So I want you to remember that, ladies, because sometimes, we keep giving chances and chances, but there's a lot of people in this world, and getting over that relationship will hurt, definitely. But in the long run, you will thank yourself for it later.
And also, I just wanted to add to that. Stop saying, what do I have? I have nothing. I don't. There's always some place to go, whether it be a shelter, a church. Get yourself out of the situation, because you're not like, the more you stay in it every day, it pushes you down, and you're never going to feel good about yourself. And this is going to take longer to pull yourself up out of that pit and get back on your good foot. So don't ever think that anything is your fault and you have to stay because you don't have anything and you don't have no money and they taking care of you. It's always a bright light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to try.
Yeah, you definitely just make sure you try. But also, a lot of us, when I say us women, sometimes we go through things in silence. Silence is a deadly, 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 enemy. So talk about it to your friends, families, or even, somebody that you don't even know, a stranger. Call the hotlines. They have different phone numbers so you could talk to somebody, because the enemy wants you to stay isolated.
Yeah.
Because when you're isolated, you're all in your mind and you think the world is against you, making your chances of you getting out a little slimmer.
Well, why don't y'all talk about it, guys? Y'all, that's not our fault. Talk about it. If y'all wasn't so embarrassed to speak about it, because we know that men get abused.
And it's not most physical abuse. We get mentally abused too.
Okay,
A lot of black women mentally abuse black men all the time. That's a
no. We can't put that blanket on there, because have you seen Indian cultures?
That's what?
They are verbally abused by their men as well. So it's not just the black cultures. It's just that our pool of people that are not black is a little bit smaller, but it happens in their cultures as well.
Yeah, but we can't really. We only can relate to what we know, our back home, but who we speak
to. Yeah, you can, but you can't make that blanket statement.
Well, men in general, not we get.
Yeah, but we know that, and that's why I'm just saying, if men just, if they aren't embarrassed and come forward, that's like saying men don't get raped. Men do get raped, and they can get raped by women. Mm-hmm. But will a man really come out and say something? Hell no.
Yeah.
So y'all can't. That cannot be like a fighting point for y'all when women start to speak about abuse in our relationships. Y'all, like, that can't be. Well, men get it too. So speak up, say something, because y'all say the same thing when a woman comes out years later. Why didn't she say something before? Why the fuck don't y'all say anything? At all.
When Terry Crews came out, y'all thought it was a joke when he was saying he was.
Yeah, but he was raped by, that was another man, though. It wasn't a woman.
Yeah, but still, it's
what difference does it make? It still happens.
I don't know if that was well.
It still happens. And you know what though? Men glorify, because y'all gotta. I think that men get raped and molested more than women, because it starts from y'all fucking babysitters. Mm-hmm. And y'all sit there and y'all giggle, oh, my brother's homegirl sucked my dick. No, she raped you. So, so y'all gotta pick. Y'all gotta pick. Y'all want to take y'all fucking 18-year-old sons to strip clubs and get them they dick sucked and have lap dances and get them their first piece of pussy. Y'all pushing y'all kids into predators' hands. That's crazy. So y'all gotta Y'all gotta pick. Y'all either want it or y'all don't.
Well, we mostly want it. You know, that's
Okay, so then don't argue that we get abused too. Y'all been getting it.
most black women are not brought to be wives, but how to keep husbands.
Y'all be making a lot of blanket statements.
What?
That's
Majority of most black women.
Caucasian community, excuse me.
Yeah, because they stick with it. They cheating, side babies, the mistresses. So please don't say that. Don't say that. The majority of black women, nothing. Don't put majority of and then black women after anything.
Right. But the majority of black women aren't feeling it.
Yeah. But maybe it's because this is the community that they only know of, or what they're closest to. But y'all do see white women out here doing the same shit. Y'all see white men out here doing the same thing, and I honestly think everybody other than black women are taught to deal with the bullshit just to keep a husband. I think that we are raised more for our mental health.
Yes.
That shit is that's not good for the mental health. All of those people that sit there and submit to cheating husbands just to keep their marriage and to keep the parents and the kids, them hoes are on pills. Right? So no.
We're talking about powerful women dating men.
So men, have any of my men in the chat who are listening or watching, whenever you are watching this, I want you to come back to the chat. Have you ever dated a powerful woman, and what made her powerful in your eyes?
It doesn't have to be money. It could be just status.
It could be anything. Why was she considered powerful?
Yeah, Dodge, you're married. Answer that question.
Is he married? He might not be married today. What percentage of black women are single parents? I know that's a.
Who asked that question?
So you asked what this.
Why? What does that have to do with anything? Because single black women, single black mothers, we're still very much powerful. I am. So
you could be. I don't know. Every powerful woman need a man, to help her be powerful. To hold her down.
Yeah, and vice versa. Behind every good man is a great woman, a powerful woman.
So absolutely.
And guess what?
Pushing him to be great. Pushing him to continue to be great. Right. Okay. We support y'all more than y'all support us. So please stop. Yeah. Don't look crazy.
That goes back to that critical thinking that we were talking about earlier. Who makes the best decisions? Behind every great man is a woman making all the decisions. She has his ear. She's the one that's thinking through all of the next moves, and he's just executing them.
Yeah, right. Jerry, she was in her career, in her spirits. It's just not. It's many different ways, like April said in the beginning, of being powerful. It's not just.
Was she paying the bills, Jerry? Was she paying the bills? Did you have to submit to her?
But she doesn't have to pay his bills to be powerful. And listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all ever have y'all ever heard of premarital counseling?
Yes.
Like that's when you go to have counseling and everything with the pastor or whoever before you guys get married.
Right. To give you the okay to get married.
Yeah, to give you the okay to do like marriage classes and y'all go through some things, right? So I went through that class many years ago. And one of the things that my pastor said was that both people have to submit to each other, which is 100% true. So the relationship can't just be one-sided. So the way to look at submit is not just, being bossed around or slaved around or just whatever. It is considering somebody's opinion and values in your life. So that means, right, it's the give and take. So if he has the best view on this or if his solution is better, you have to submit and vice versa. It's not about just do what I say do. So submit, we always seem to use it in the wrong context.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you have to submit to each other. I
mean,
it's not just out by nobody.
You usually hear women just women saying that, or a man, I want a submissive woman, or a woman, I'm very submissive to my man. What is he to you?
Right. And what is he to you, and what does that mean to you? Because some people have that value or evaluation of submission as, I'm making his plate, I'm making his dinner, that's kindness.
Yeah, right. That's doing everyday shit he has to eat.
Yeah, right. That's
Like,
being kind to your man, what you should be doing. You know what I mean? So we just have to, this is a good conversation, because powerful men and powerful women, a lot of them are single, and we just got to get them to bridge the gap and meet together.
Yeah.
And can I just say, if you cannot have a conversation on the phone or in person with somebody without talking about what position do you like, or do you suck dick, or how many men have you been with, if you cannot have an educated adult conversation with someone, that is a no. And you sticking with that is downing yourself.
Right. And that's that communication. Communication is super important to powerful women and powerful men. Can you hold that conversation? What are you talking about? What's happening in your life outside of the things that D just mentioned?
Sex is not important in the conversation, in a relationship.
It doesn't have to be a part of every conversation, and it just depends on how
far you are into the relationship,
right? And how you bring it up. But it's no, speak politics, education, like your history. It's so many other things that
right.
Yeah, like come on, it's so many things to speak about, and you should want someone that you can have a conversation. Who the fuck wants to walk around with a dummy?
Yeah. Who's your favorite comedian? There are a lot of little get started topics.
Many things. Yeah. I don't know.
We can talk about that credit report too. What's your credit?
Hello?
If we want to get to the nitty-gritty, if we want to get sexy, that 800 credit score, you might be doing something with that. Yeah. So if not, that's what we talking about. We talking about the real stuff.
Yeah. What's your credit score?
How long have you been a homeowner? We talking about all of those things, and that's why a lot of men can't date powerful women, because they shrink in their existence. They like, oh, well, I don't have that yet. I'm not over here yet. I'm not here.
And I think that when men feel away with dating or messing with a powerful woman, that's what makes them break out on them. Either leave them, ghost them, break up, or cheat, because they can't live up to it, when all you got to do is just make yourself better.
Right. Just make yourself better.
Yeah. You just
do you have your passport?
Hello? Right. What's your favorite place to go? Like,
what's the audience saying? What y'all saying to that, man?
All right. So Jerry said he dated. Okay, you read that. No, we never went as far as. Okay, so I don't know what Facebook is saying, but Glam put up the comments over here on YouTube.
You got these famous female rappers dating low lives, predators, and
Well, that's good for them. It's their time. If not now, then when? I mean, you're gonna wait till you 40 plus established to do that? No, now's the time for you to have fun. Everybody 20s, 30s, whatever, have fun. Because forever is a long time to be, having regrets and being with somebody that, you don't even know what the future holds with.
Yeah, and that's really simple. That's as we say every time April's up here, that is the goal. That's been the goal. Now, to get with one person that you could be with and love forever, procreate with, and you guys die together. Now it's like that's just thrown out the fucking.
Love is forever, April. Is that a real thing? Love is not forever.
Love is past forever.
Yes, definitely.
So
you don't love your kids forever? Your love is conditional.
No, not my kids. I'm talking about their mates. I think love.
Well, you said love in general. Yeah, love is forever, but love does have its ebbs and flows, right? So in a relationship, sometimes you're going to love her more, and sometimes he's going to love you more. So it's going to go up and down depending on how you guys are doing in a relationship. Sometimes it's going to be equal.
I think love can be
passionate love. Sometimes it's going to be like, I don't love you right now. I don't love you as much right now. But the love is definitely there, especially if you guys are willing to make it to the.
It might not be the love is not there. I just don't like you right now.
Right.
I love you. I just don't like you right now.
Right. I'm not in love with you right now.
Yeah. So Daz says he's married to a mayor and/or politician for 18 years. He's met her in the early days of her career. He helped her navigate her political career, build business ventures. They built business ventures together, and generally he likes high women. Okay, dog.
Yeah, so that's a
wow.
powerful woman. So with you already knew that to have her in your life, you were going to have some type of flexibility with her, whether it was her schedule. You were going to have some type of flexibility with, maybe the money that she was making at a job because she knew she was trying to go over here instead of over there. So you had to be flexible when you were, courting your wife or dating and just going through that journey of her becoming an even more powerful woman. But you already knew she had the ambition. And you had to give her that respect, and you showed her that respect. And that is the key that a lot of men who are intimidated by powerful women are missing.
Yeah.
You got to have humility.
Yeah, shout out to Daz. I didn't know that, Daz. This is like we've known that you were married, but it's nice to see what she does. So you got somebody over there taking care of you. Good.
No wonder why you living so fat over there in the UK. sending kites over there. Granny, what up? You might have to get a
but, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that people should dumb themselves down for anyone. Like you said, friends, relatives, like no one, because you're only doing yourself a disservice.
Yes.
And
it's not fair to you.
Right, especially if you're educated. That wouldn't even make any sense.
Friends? You're gonna leave the dumb friends? You're gonna say, "Oh, you're too dumb. I can't have a conversation with them."
No, but there's a time and a place for everything. That you don't have to leave your dumb friends.
You don't have to leave your dumb friends, but when you're with them, you don't have to dumb yourself down.
Right, you don't have to get on that bird level. If you want an example, you don't have to get on that bird level. It's okay to not fly.
Bird shit.
I like that analogy.
Bird shit.
So I'm just saying, because you might have fun with those kind of people, but right. You do know that at some point in life you got to get serious.
Dana said those people, right?
Yeah. I want the truth.
They hang out with people all the time. Dana, she.
I know, not all the time, but I like to have fun. But am I going to ever make it seem like I'm not educated and I don't have common sense? Absolutely not.
Read that comment.
Right, everything you've accomplished, you're like,
they go to waste because you're a loser? Absolutely not. I love you, but you're not trying to really elevate. That's why we only chill every right. Jerry said, and again, say that again.
That's why you only chill ever so often.
Yeah, right. You gotta keep calling me. Cherry said, then again, it's a huge mistake to measure power strictly by material things or financial achievements. True. Mm-hmm. That's why in the beginning she did say that being powerful is not just financial. It's other ways to be powerful.
Definitely. Totally agree with you.
Yeah. It's many other ways. Daz is a sapiosexual intellectualism and stimulation is more paramount than sex. Mm-hmm. That's you said that earlier. So.
Guys, yeah. Daz, man, what you talking about? You rather read a book with someone and get in the bedroom? Come on.
No, it is though, because think about it, right? Without going into too much detail, when men, masturbate, there's nobody there but them in their mind.
No, it's a phone with the porno.
No, but it's still a mental stimulation. You got to get your mind into. I don't know that. Okay. Because that's your mind. That's your mind. You get your
Yeah,
mind.
like that's just like you scrolling up and because you're trying to find something that's going to catch
your eye.
Hello.
That's true.
Because there are a lot of super rich, low life scumbags out there. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, but you tell me, when you see these black women date these white rich men, they don't dumb themselves down because they don't need to worry about nothing because everything is paid for. So they don't even have to have a brain. All they gotta do is look pretty and have a sexy body.
Are you talking about Eve?
Ooh.
She done dumb anything down about herself.
I didn't say me, but we could throw there. We go Janet.
Yeah, she done dumb anything down about herself. Serena Williams, they don't dumb.
I was gonna say Serena Williams. I'm
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm giving
Right,
you.
you gotta, what's the example? Right, she's giving you examples.
I'm giving you some
She's giving you good ones.
The black women dumbing themselves down because they got a white man that can take care of themselves.
No.
Yes.
They don't dumb themselves.
Wait, because they have a white man that what?
So they got a white man that can do their beck and call, and whatever they want is done. Whatever they ask for is going to be given to them. Come on.
Okay, but if you look at it, anything that Serena's husband asks for it's the same shit.
A man and a woman. A man, they got the same riches. A man is not going to let a woman pay for anything. He's just as rich as her or more. Serena's not using her money. He's using her money.
She does use her money. I can guarantee you. Some chicks use their money.
He's using all his money.
You think Serena is the type of woman who does not contribute to anything? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying a rich white man is not letting a black woman spend.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, I disagree.
I think that she's spending her. You think that she's just sitting there
she can
collecting checks?
But the big thing is a white man is paying all the bills. She's gonna pay all the bills.
Yeah, but it's more than just bills. Sometimes
Right,
you
it's
want to surprise
dinner.
your man with a vacation. Sometimes you want to surprise your man with this amazing
car.
birthday.
They buy cars, houses.
The truth.
Right, they do different things with their money for their men. They may have to pay a fucking mortgage every month or rent every month, but they still gonna go out and buy their man that Jaguar or whatever the car is. They gonna buy them men cars. They gonna buy vacation houses. Like she said, they gonna take them on nice island vacations. There is things that women, they buy watches, they buy their men jewelry. Women buy their men clothes. We don't like
one-time payments. One-time purchases according to reoccurring bills. That's what we're talking about, right?
No,
but the one-time purchase can be the same as the reoccurring bill.
Reoccurring bills. White man's paying the reoccurring bills.
Yeah, but
all
again,
men should be paying the reoccurring bills. So let's talk about that. The truth. That's the truth right there. I mean,
should men be paying the reoccurring bills?
Yeah, they should. You should. Why not? No, you don't. So you want to get all of the. You want to get all of the reward without any of the risk. You want to get the reward for being submitted to. You want to get the reward for being the head of the household. You want to get the reward for being powerful. You want to get all of those things without assuming any of the risk. Okay, got it.
What are the risks?
That's like a man. See, we talking about black or white. Right? I want the truth.
What risks we talking about?
The money, the finances.
Mm-hmm. Man, are you out there?
You know what you're talking about.
Anyone else? Men, 50-50 men, help me out.
Yeah, no, you on this island.
Yeah, you are, because within that relationship, that particular relationship, or any particular relationship, everybody comes to they come to an agreement. Like I'm not seeing no woman be like, nah, you got to pay everything. I'm not paying for nothing. And a man is seriously staying in this relationship and not just using her for sex. Yeah, I might pay for everything because it's mine. You're coming to my house, but I'm gonna still step out on you because you want to be a bougie bitch. I just want to fuck you. So
I gotta disagree with that one though. So like some men, they want their woman to be their woman, right? And they don't mind paying for the things because that's the way they were raised. That's what they saw their grandfather do. That's what they saw their brothers do, their older cousins, their uncles. So that's how some men were raised.
That's a nice old school man.
Yeah, that's a nice old school man. Or even men today. I know men in their 30s that pay for, when we say pay for everything, I'm talking about the household bills, like the rent, the electricity. The woman, she may, she chips in for whatever, maybe the groceries or just whatever. But the majority of the time, because the men usually pay the rent, right? And this is, it's not blanket or whatever, but the men usually pay the rent, the mortgage or whatever. And the woman comes with, her chip-ins for whatever else. But the men usually pays the head of the household bill, which is the mortgage. Unless, you need two incomes, which is why I stated in the beginning of this conversation that everybody's household is different. Yeah. Right. Since Glenn was talking reckless, we talking about, the whole kid and caboodle, what women pay and what men don't pay and everything. So really, in reality, The provider is the man. We didn't make that up. That's not on me and D.
Right. And again, y'all want that power that y'all said y'all also want and need, have to have, because that's just who y'all are.
Gotta have it.
So take matters into your own hands and be powerful.
And that goes back to why women
use your muscles and write them checks.
Yeah. Men have a hard time dealing with powerful women because there's nothing to control them, like them paying all of the bills. They can pay all of their bills and yours. So it's like, well, dang, what does she need me for?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The stroke.
Companionship, friendship.
The stroke. The stroke.
Yeah. Maybe that, but you could get that anywhere. That's a dime a dozen. We could get it faster than you can.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn. Oh, boy.
Yep.
I want the truth.
And have a better time.
Right.
Shit.
No. That's it. So yeah, there goes my spiel on powerful men, or men dating powerful women. I hope you guys got some takeaways from that. So we talked about things that men need to work on in order to get into the presence of a powerful woman or date a powerful woman. And my man in the comments can speak to that. You need to have confidence. You need to be supportive. You need to be an independent person with your own things going on. You need to be able to communicate effectively. You need to show that woman some respect. You need to know that there is equality. It can't be a misogynistic type of world for you in your household. You have to have emotional intelligence. You need to be able to be flexible. You always need to celebrate her, and you have to avoid being her competition. So there you go. 10 ways for men to learn how to date.
I think men also need to humble themselves, because that's who caught your eye. You didn't know where she was at in life, but you know what I'm saying? And luckily you bumped into somebody like that.
Yeah, but sometimes people change though, right? So like when you met her, you know, it's like that Kanye song. As soon as he get on, she'll leave that white girl, right? So you met her, you was on the fries. Now you in that, you know, that nice whip. You done worked your way up. You the manager. You own McDonald's.
That's Calvin.
Right, that's Calvin, right. So, you know, when that transition starts happening, men start feeling like, wait a minute, this is not what I signed up for.
Okay. Yeah, so
don't stay together.
Right. Get a man that's willing to grow with you and allow you to grow.
And be flexible. Grow. You don't want nobody
together. Yes. Next time, or hopefully at least one of the next, maybe not next time, but the time after, we have to get that gentleman back in here to see if he
I would love to. Have you guys heard from him?
I would arrange that. I would get him back in and see if Xavier cleaned up.
Yeah, let's see what Xavier is going through. Let's see if our advice worked for him.
Yeah, because it's the truth days now. So hopefully he listened.
I hope so, girl. You know, it sounds good, but implementing it is like the hardest part.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have anybody there holding your hand, cheering you on every day. So we'll see. Shout out to you guys for continually.
April, what you got going on?
What I got going on, guys, is another program. We got some events coming up in the near future towards the end of August. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to follow me at The Relationship Lady on IG. That's THEE Relationship Lady on IG. And go to my YouTube channel. I need y'all to subscribe for everyday relationship tips. You guys get new videos every week, about once or twice a week. Go to YouTube / The Relationship Lady. That's with one E on YouTube. The Relationship Lady, for more relationship help. And that's pretty much it. I look forward to being back with you guys soon. Thanks for having me.
See you soon.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Shout out to April.
It's so crazy. I said The Relationship Lady on Instagram, and YouTube is like, this comment has failed to post to Truth Be Told. Why? I didn't put a .com. I didn't do anything.
You know they give it up.
Maybe because I put the word Instagram.
Yeah, probably. They're very sensitive.
That's wild. But you're in ATL next month. Who you going to see in ATL? We're in New York.
Wait. For the last 10 minutes, we got us. So, Granny and Dodge, I want to come in here together and talk to each other.
What?
I want to know Granny and Dodge want to have a conversation. I just want to know. Granny and Dodge, you want to have a conversation?
What the hell in the comments made you think they want to have a conversation?
I don't know, but I'm gonna put the link in the. If they do, they'll.
I'm gonna spend the last 20 minutes being messy. The last 14 minutes.
Yeah, I do. The link is there. Enjoy. If y'all don't, then
Brandy says she has a man.
no matter. They can have a conversation. Fuck that. Don't gotta be worried about that.
A man said no conversation because he's powerful.
We don't know her man. Her man is we don't know who that is. That Daz and Granny, if y'all want to jump on the live and talk, y'all can have a conversation. Shout out to everybody watching.
That was a mess, y'all.
Let's see if they pop up. And shout out to April.
Yes, shout out to April. It's always a good time when she comes in here. She always gives really good advice.
I can't wait to Granny, get in here. Oh, he said Granny is his woman.
Want the truth?
Granny, he said you his woman. I don't know.
Both of y'all.
Granny, why don't y'all both entertain each other for the night? Come on in this live. Come on, pull up.
Guys, how do you what did you think about Kamala running? What is your country speaking about? Are they saying that it's a good thing, or do your people want Trump to be our president? Not that matters, but what are they saying over there?
They don't care.
He's in the UK. They care.
Dodge, you voting for who? You voting for, Dodge? You voting for Kamala?
Who's he voting for?
Who you voting for in your mind?
Is he gonna like?
Come on, Granny, get in here, Granny.
She's going away. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Don and Granny, I'll put the link in. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun. I'll flirt with each other for a little
Will you stop the girl that's saying that she has a man?
Shit, the man ain't in here. Yeah, come in here and flirt a little bit.
Stop. This is on YouTube, and you pressuring her to do some nonsense like that.
We're gonna rev up the. I got some promotional things I'm doing in April. We're gonna be pushing up the Truth Be Told podcast brand. We're gonna. I never mind. I'll keep it to. Anyway, yeah.
What you just literally mumbled a whole bunch of what?
Yeah, I mumbled.
All I heard was Truth Be Told.
Truth Be Told promotions. We're gonna be promoting this brand a little bit. I'm gonna get some collaborators. We're gonna be promoting for August. We're gonna be out there. Anyway, I got some big.
Glam. Did you guys see Glam?
You said what?
Oh, see, stop
it's
it,
not Glam. It's put the G there, Gloss.
No, he said clam. That's what it is. Clam.
It's glam, not clam, nigga. Clam, glam is glam with a G.
Call him King Clam because he's I don't know, he's clammy.
Nah, I'm not clammy. Clammy sound like a predator.
No, so did y'all get to see you only put up the snippet of your Blacks for Trump, right?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the whole video this weekend.
So Glam has some Blacks for Trumps like right outside of his door. They got a table, a tent, all kind of shit. And the black lady, did you ask her to blink twice?
Nah, I might have. I don't know. I gotta check the video though.
Yeah, I think you should ask her to, if you see her again, ask her to blink twice. Cause headphones, there probably was nothing playing on them headphones. He said, "Bitch, act like you listening." I don't want you talking to your con.
Oh shit, she was scared.
She looked like it in that she was like just sitting there like that.
But she didn't know what the fuck was going on. She
You know what she was out there for, Glam, and she knew what black people. If somebody black come up to her, she know what the fuck they gonna say. She was very aware, unless he dragged her out like his name was Bam Bam and hers was Pebbles. Because how did she get there? She knew what she was going over there for.
Some people might say sister might, she didn't know about Kamala though.
No, she did.
Oh, you didn't know about Kamala?
Like I said, she got her headphones on.
Okay, and it doesn't change your vote. You still for Trump? Okay. Truth Be Told podcast. Listen, I just let me see my glove. I just interviewed a Trump supporter.
Those OJ gloves?
No. Those are gloves if I knock a nigga out when I get on prints. I ain't know how to do. They will approach me.
First of all, he seems like he is very, and this is serious. He seems like he is the powerful one in that relationship.
She just did. She got someone to say. She got.
And she has. She's like, he takes care of me.
Daz, what up, man? Why you didn't say?
I'm all right, bro. I'm all right, man. What's going on? What's fresh, man? What's fresh?
Hello.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Are you in the cave right now? Where you at?
Man, I'm in Africa.
You did, Granny.
I'm in Africa right now.
You're in Africa?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in Rwanda actually.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm in Rwanda.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
What time is it? What time is it out?
I was just about to ask him that.
What time is it? It's about 2:42.
Ooh, late.
Wow.
Granny, come in here. Granny, get in here.
How long you? What are you doing here? You just vacationing?
Nah, me vacation. I do business more on vacation, man. When I come to America, when I go to America is when I do vacation. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming in next month to ATL. Yeah, I'm just coming. Yeah, and coming to ATL, man. But like I'm gonna go to ATL. From ATL, I'm gonna go to Dallas. Then I'm gonna go to California, and that's it. And then I'm back in the UK. Yeah.
Okay,
So hopefully, Granny, if you're free, your man can pull up. Your man can pull up. We go for a meal.
You say you coming to California?
Yeah.
Granny, he's coming to Cali. Pull up. He's coming to Cali. What part?
Granny's got a man, isn't it? So I'm,
Granny,
like,
please. Ignore
so she can bring her man. She can bring her man along. She can bring her husband along.
You can bring your man, Granny.
Bring a man. Let's all go for dinner. I mean, we're good friends, isn't it?
Oh, good be friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're good friends.
She just got finished saying that her man watches this show sometime. Can y'all please stop? Seriously.
She said Vader will be with her. That's her man, Vader. That's fine. Daz doesn't mind. When you going to California, Daz?
I'm going to see a friend of mine. She's gonna send me the address anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Granny, is Daz link up with you when he gets out there?
Yeah, I mean, if they're free, she doesn't have to. If they're free, you just do. Yeah, free. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. But how you do? How you guys doing anyway? How you guys doing?
Good, man. We good, man. We lit. Man, we here.
We're about to have a black president.
Yeah. You know what? From my own.
What are your people saying about what's going on?
Basically, right. Kamala is gonna win that guy. You know why? Because you know why? You see, she is much younger.
Yes.
And she is, forget all this bull crap. She's a black woman, Asian black woman. Asians do together. Asians do together.
Asian?
I think everybody besides the black culture does together.
They do together. I'm telling you this because my uncle is an Asian woman. She said to me, "Those, you know what? Sometimes we may not like ourselves, but when it comes to the bag or business, we come together. And when we're done, we go our separate ways." Do you think it was a coincidence that Donald Trump chose this guy Evans? Yeah. Do you think it was a coincidence?
No.
The guy is an Asian woman.
Oh, no, she's not Asian. She's Indian.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Asian, Indian, they're all the same thing, man.
Okay.
Wasn't they shitting on her? Was it like, didn't his wife go viral and people were speaking negatively about her?
It was the same guy that called Donald Trump an American Hitler 2 years ago. So, see, politics is a very funny game. It's a very funny game.
Right.
And when people don't seem to understand it, and I just laugh. I say, man, in politics, everybody's brutal, and everybody is just in for one thing to win the numbers. It's a game. It's a game of chess and not checkers.
Yes. Facts.
You know, so Kamala's she's gonna choose a white guy, a middle-aged white man. That's who she's gonna choose.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that she should. It sucks to say you don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to overdo it. Bring us in slowly. Because she has to secure votes from every corner. You don't want to block anybody out and make them feel like you're not for them or anything like that. I think that yes, getting a white man, not a white woman, but getting a middle-aged white man, and even if she got somebody younger than her, that would have been great as well. That would be good too.
Ideally, it would have been this guy, the California governor. What's his name again? Gavin Newsom.
Same place.
Yeah, but they're from the same state. So the VP and the president can be in the same state. Now, this is how clever. So she's going to choose somebody from the South, right? Okay. Now, this is her game here. She's half Jamaican, half Indian, right? Okay, right. Her husband is Jewish, so you can see the game she's playing there. So in every crook and corners, she's getting the votes there, and on top of that, she is a woman.
Yeah. Yep.
So you have the woman vote, you have the Asian vote that will vote her regardless. The Jewish guys will vote her regardless because of her husband.
You're right.
And some black people will also vote for her as well. All right. And let's see this way. The number of women that vote are more than the men that vote in America.
Yep. Regardless of what side they're voting on, that is true.
Yeah. Women, you find black women, see, Hillary Clinton won this guy, but the electoral college, the way you guys are designing your electoral college, made it so difficult for her to get some certain areas, and she's gonna do well. She's gonna do well. She's gonna do well. She's gonna do. I have confidence, and that's why this guy is shitting his pants, because their strategy was to run down this guy with his age. Biden, yes, he's frail, he's old, blah blah. He's losing the plot. He's calling people by different names, right? Now, the Democrats now saw it, said, no, this guy's gonna be a deadbeat for us. Get rid of him, man. Move on. Stay one corner. Let's do somebody fresh. Now, these guys are frustrated.
Yeah.
The Republicans are now frustrated because their game plan has been shattered. Now, they didn't know who she's going to bring in behind her as VP. So everything's now up in air. And look, in one day, she raised almost $50 million. $50 million in one day.
Woo. In 2 days, it was over 100 fucking million.
Yeah.
And this is right off the back of her not even saying anything first. This is just coming out.
That's it.
And people just started donating money.
Of course.
You got it.
And then you see people, you see other senators and other people lying up behind her. You see people don't put their money people only put their money where their mouth is. It's all business. There's no sentiment here. So people to line up and give her money, they are seeing something in her. And she's gonna Clinton could not win because America was not prepared for it yet. But now
she was a white woman.
Yeah, now they have seen Trump for who he is. Okay, now they want to give a black woman a chance.
Even if Hillary was to run right now and it wasn't Kamala,
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't make.
America
She
is
wouldn't make.
not voting for a white woman president. I'm sorry. Y'all
No.
always thought that black people wasn't going to be president, that a black woman would. No. America is
Yeah.
not going to vote for no white. White men are not going to allow no white woman to be in that much power. Absolutely not. You see how they treat them at
No.
home?
Yeah. Of course. I get you. I get you. You know, so she's gonna. You know, I mean, I mean, look at the opinion polls. They're now neck and neck.
Yeah. Yep.
They're now neck and neck. Within 3 days, this guy stepped down on Sunday. What's today's Wednesday?
And it's
There we go.
literally like maybe 2 or 3 percent from Trump. She's going to get there. She is going to get there.
The guy is confused, man. The guy is confused, man. They're all confused now. They don't know how to handle this. And I bet if he had his way, he will throw that guy underneath the bus and bring in a woman as a VP to counter Kamala.
To try to be on the same playing ground.
But it's too late now because he can't throw that guy under the bus anymore. If this, you know, and this is why I said to myself, I was telling my guy the other day, I said, listen, this whole Biden thing has already been planned. They were just waiting for this guy for the Republicans to do their convention and get it over and done with and select their VP, and they now throw the jinx in to mess them up. Because if the guy,
go ahead.
Yeah, because if this guy stepped out earlier, Donald Trump being Donald Trump, he's a businessman. He will pick a woman. He will pick a woman.
He probably would have picked a woman.
Yeah, he would have picked a woman last minute.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't think that the Democrats really thought that it was going to be this soon. I really think that they thought he was going to be able to win, but you know, his health is just deteriorating, you know, faster than they thought. So if he wants to win and he stays there for a couple months and then steps down and then she will become the president. But now it's going the right way. It's going the way that the Lord has meant for it to be going. So
amen. Because you know,
not have somebody put her in that place. The people are going to put her where she belongs.
Of course. And then like she said, she's gonna earn it. She's gonna earn her position, you know, and you see sometimes it's good to earn your position in life so that it'll be the people's mandate. You know what I mean? Because if she goes in through the back door, the likes of Fox News will say, well, we didn't vote for her. We didn't put her in there. She came to the back door. Another bullshit. But now
Republicans to reject everything that she is trying to pass.
Of course.
It's for us that we get the Senate. Do we have the Senate? We don't have the Senate.
We have the Senate.
You guys have the Senate.
Keep them. Because we need them. For anything that wants to pass, we're going to need the Senate.
Yeah, the Democrats have the Senate and the White House right now, but they don't have. What they don't have is the lower house.
We don't got we don't got the Congress.
Yeah, they don't have the lower house. So right now, you know, I tell my friends, even last time I was in America, I said, listen, the best thing that happened to Black Americans, man, put your differences aside for 1 minute and vote who you think can be of benefit to you. Because I'm 50-something years old now, right? Anybody I'm going to vote for is not going to be somebody I cannot picture my son or my daughter looking up to. You know what I mean? Because look at the fact that Obama went in and did 8 years. It pushed a lot of Black men to get ready. You know?
To be in those type of positions.
Yes.
Because look what happened with the last election. Look how many Black people we had running for president. Of course,
you know what I mean?
They actually were able to do it.
Yeah. You know, And the thing is this, that's why sometimes I respect black women. When Michelle became the first lady, it was kind of like a wake-up call for a lot of black women to step up on their game, to be strong and independent, and powerful, and be more career-minded. Because hang on a minute, today we now have a black woman as our first lady. So if she can be there, I can do it myself. You know what I mean? What's stopping me? So sometimes as a black community, we need them kind of role models in our lives to energize our children. Not even us, but our children. Because if I'm lucky, I have another 40 years to live. If I'm lucky.
40?
Right? Yeah, I'm 54, man.
Okay. 60 to 80.
Yeah, I'm 54. If I'm lucky, man,
Get it. I ain't mad at you.
So at the end of the day, I've lived half of my life. So what I'm thinking now is about my kids.
Yeah, the future.
It's about my kids. And that's what I tell people. If you're 50 years old, boy, you have lived half of your life.
Yeah.
The other half, man. The other half, use it to empower your children. Period. Not yourself, because right now I don't need much to live on. I don't need much. Okay, I'm in a 5-star hotel. So what? I can only sleep in one corner of the bed. I can only eat a plate of food, and that's it. So I don't need much.
Facts.
I don't need much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, so it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. And I just pray she wins. And that will be another chapter for the black community. Because sometimes when you are a vice president, you don't have much powers.
Yes.
They don't have any. There's really nothing for them to do. But speak.
Yeah.
They go to different countries and they speak. There's nothing for a VP to do. Glam, if you could play that clip that I did send you with the white woman, and she broke it down about vice presidents really not doing anything.
Nah.
I don't know what
they don't even have much powers. Even the Senate president has more powers than her. So
and the president doesn't even have much power.
Yeah. So when you think about it, they just have to fall in line with the boss. But when you're the one who's making the decisions, you can say, you know what, I can make decisions for my people. Come on now. How can you tell somebody if they have to if they get pregnant, they have to have that child. How about if they don't want to have the child? How about if they get raped? How about if they get abused? Come on now.
All of that is a no for them.
And that point is a winning point for a lot of women. That's a winning point for a lot of women in America. And because she's a woman, she understands the woman's body.
Exactly.
Let's be honest about this.
Then you have the naysayers that say, well, she doesn't even have kids. But she's still a fucking woman. She has
She's
nieces.
a woman. She is a mother. She might not be a biological mother, but she is a mother. She has 2 children that as her step children, right?
And that's part too. Exactly.
And that's even hard to navigate around because these are somebody else's children. So you have to be on your good game and your bad game at the same time. To make them feel comfortable to win their trust and for you to win theirs too. You know what I mean? So you don't take this for granted. And she's got nephews and nieces. So all this whole thing. She's like, come on, what are you talking about, man?
And black people have to
Dana.
Black people have to like he said, we are looking for the future. Could you imagine? We're not up there in age, but we do have children that one day we're gonna leave behind. Imagine we're dead and gone, and our children are fucking slaves. Like they just turn back their hands of time. I don't want to not be here, and my child is going through that.
No way.
That's why I want to live a long fucking life, a happy life. I don't want the world to change because I decided I'm not gonna vote because she's fucking half black, or because she was a prostitute and was doing her fucking job.
That's a job. That's a job. That's not who she is. She's doing a job.
She's still what those same people are going to consider black. So it doesn't even matter what y'all consider her. They consider her black.
My cousin said to me one day, because she's half Irish, half African, right? She said to me, when I sit among white people on the board of a company, all they see is color. All they see is color. She has a white mother and a black father, but she's classified as a black woman.
As far as her appearance, is she? Would they think that she's more on like Irish, or does she look mixed?
She looks mixed. Her mom is Irish. Her mom is white skin.
So she looks like she's mixed with something.
Yeah, she's mixed race. Yeah. She got long silk hair. You know, like her mom. You know what I mean? You know, so that kind of thing. So, well, she has a black woman
as more of one of them.
Yeah, one of the black. Yeah, and but the good thing about her is because she's one of the senior directors in her company. So it doesn't phase her. You know what I mean? Because she's seen it in firsthand how women have been treated. So what she does is that when she goes into a meeting, she makes it clear that you might not like me, fine, but I'm gonna do my job as a woman. That kind of thing, and then she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't give a shit. She's a top cat, man. She's a top chick, man.
Wow.
That's why I came to Rwanda. She sent me to Rwanda, man.
Oh, really? Well, you enjoyed it, guys. It was nice to see you again because we were asking like, where's Dot? But it's nice to see that you're okay.
I'm trying to make money, man. I'm trying to make money, dude. The year's running out. Maybe if I get money, I'll buy Glam's studio, man. Anytime.
Thank you for joining us.
For joining, Dad. We appreciate you.
Enjoy your time.
All right, bro.
All right.
Shout out to Daz. We love you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Daz.
Love you. Good show.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Y'all was literally here the first fucking day and just been here.
Y'all love us. YouTube gotta love us, though. YouTube gotta push us in the algorithm so we can get 1,000, 2,000. And we're gonna fucking turn.
We will get there. We're getting there. Honestly,
I guarantee you we'll get there.
Yes, we're getting there. Honestly, non-biased, unless it's Nikki. But we're getting up there. Being honest. So it's gonna take us some time because this side is not selling their soul. Y'all know about this guy over here. It depends on what it is.
No, we gonna YouTube. YouTube, we're gonna be lit too, and we're gonna get y'all.
Yes, definitely. So, no word from IG yet.
Oh, we went live?
Yeah. No.
It's all right now. Fuck them, no. We're
over here.
So August, we're gonna be looking a little crazy. So I got you. We lit. I'm gonna put some.
Yes, and we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please share our content. Please follow Truth Be Told. Follow Truth Be Told merch. There's different things on the merch site, so please go pick some things up. What else? What am I missing?
That's it, man. Keep it truthful. You already know the vibes. Be lit. Shout out to everybody that shows us love. I love when the industry niggas really show us love. Celebrities, they comment and they
yes. Miss Jones, we love her.
Shout out to Miss Jones, Chrissy. Yeah, it's shout out to all them people that show us love. They love us. They know us. Jazzy, all the people that
Miss Jones used to come on fucking on Instagram live and be in the fucking comment.
She hit us up today. She showed us love. She's just they love us. They love us.
Yeah, she shows love in the comments. She's liking comments. She is she's responding. She's replying. She's doing all that good shit. Shout out to her. Miss Jones, I want to work with you.
We'll set that up. We'll make that happen too. But
Daz, we love you too. Enjoy your trip. Make all the money that you can make.
Yes, sir. And a Dodge, you can send a cash app for $5, man. Send me some $5. Give me $5. It's right there. PayPal, Gmail. Got love for you, bro. Got love for you. Anyway,
Granny, he wishes you love and all the best. Yes, Granny. Please give our love to Sunshine.
You already know the vibes, man. Stay in tune with Truth Be Told. We'll see you when we see you on Friday. If ain't long something popping off, and we in the building. We lit, man. Let's get it popping, man. We next up. Granny, yes, Granny was shot. Granny was like a shaman dies. I'm a little fun. Granny, don't be shy.
Good night. We leave.
Don't be shy, Granny. Don't be shy. Salute.
Bye, y'all.